Founder to the Brooks legacy, Eden traveled to Del Sol Valley with nothing more than a mysterious note and the clothes on her back. Once she found the knight on the hill with the tree, she found the deed to the land that now belongs to the Brooks legacy. Where did she come from? No one knows, but throughout her journey, Eden Brooks became a household name as she rose through the spotlight in Del Sol Valley, eventually passing on the torch to her twin children, Andy and Hope Brooks. Eden is sorely missed as both an actress and as a mother by all. Hey everybody, it's Kit here, and welcome to yet another new project. One I'm going to be trying to work on semi-regularly. So I think a lot of y'all know that I love The Sims. Less people, I think, know that I like to write. I don't really share it that often, especially as of late. She says that she has a whole crochet vlog thing. Anyway, but I actually write a Sims literature legacy Simlit. I started it, like 2-3 years ago, and it's just something I work on off and on, but I never have been consistent with where I put the legacy. I started on WordPress, but then I ran out of space, so I went to Twitter, but then I decided to try Tumblr, and then I'm back on Twitter, and it's just a big mess. So I decided for one cohesive format, especially of like my generation 1, right? Because it's been so long since Eden was in my game. Oh, I miss her so much. I wanted to create a playlist and videos, one to catch up and have everything cohesively in one space, but also to, also just to, I guess share a little bit. I don't know. So yeah. This is Eden Brooks. She is my Generation 1 founder. And Eden didn't really have the easiest life. She was an orphan at an orphanage and never knew who her parents were. She never got adopted. She was left with not much, actually. She wasn't left with much. She did have a necklace that she was left with, but then that got stolen and she never got it back. And she never really knew what happened to her or why she was dropped off at I think it was a church, basically a safe space. But on her 18th birthday, she got a mysterious little postcard that was sent to her, and it had a picture and an address, and she didn't really have many prospects. She wasn't the easiest orphan, decent grades, but really just kind of average. But she always wanted to be someone, and so she was like, why not try my hand at Del Sol Valley, see where this note leads, and it ended up leading to a home for her. And this is her story. Now, this is Eden on her first day in Del Sol Valley. She spent all of her remaining money on the trip, and she, in fact, did find the property. It was in a very nice part of Del Sol Valley. It was kind of a shocker for her, honestly. But she was kind of stuck at this point, so it kind of had to pan out, basically. She had no money left and just the clothes she wore. What a wonderful adventure, right? Yeah, no. The note itself was a kind of a postcard with this small photo attached here. The photo was very faded and wrinkled, and on the back it simply just said in faint letters, "Go to the hill with the golden knight. This is your new home." There was no signature, no initials, no return address. It was just sent to the orphanage with Eden Brooks' name on it. And this is all that was on the property. Just a knight. Inside the knight's armor, she found a deed with all the paperwork and everything signed and attached to her. Almost as if it was an inheritance, but she didn't know from who. This is what she had. This is what she basically put everything in. Was a hill, a knight, a city, and an empty property in a luxurious neighborhood. Could she make it? Would she be someone? In her early days, Eden was carefree and happy. She didn't have a lot of worries, thoughts, concerns. She was going to go to college. She graduated high school. It was just her now, and she enjoyed it. She did what basically any rags to riches or Generation 1 legacy founder with no money would do. She explored. She gathered items from nature, sold them for money, whatever little meager scraps she could get. She enjoyed it, though. For the first time in her life, she was living for her. This was Eden's first interaction with anyone from the acting career. I think this person was a backstage camera man or a paparazzi without a camera or maybe a prop guy. He was frustrated, but she enjoyed listening to him. She was so carefree and hopeful back then. These were the carefree days. She didn't have a lot of responsibilities. The bills were a bit high, but she didn't have a lot of objects to worry about. She kind of just did what she wanted, and it was good. She rakes sleeves now, and later she brought her children, Andy and Hope, to this part when they were, kids, to swing on the thingy-ma-doo-dad that I can't think of. She was happy. Just eating, taking care of the leaves and doing some community service for the city of Del Sol, and she was happy. She was free. She spent a lot of time away from home. That empty lot didn't have much going on. She'd sleep on park benches, always wanting to meet and chat with new people, trying to figure out her place in this world, find her group. Everyone needs somebody, right? She wasn't thinking about love, just companionship, someone to call and have a good time with. She learned a lot this way as well, about how to get into the acting career and the whole fame system. She spent a lot at that Orchid Go-Go bar. Just a lot of time eating, drinking, playing a guitar when she racked up enough funds. She really liked the guitar, and she liked making other people smile when she played. It was... Gosh, I kind of miss those days. But had she found her talent? I think every Generation 1 founder has some sort of photos of these, sleeping in random places and, sleeping and eating and living at the gym. Because, free showers. Yeah, those were the days. She's moving on up in the world, getting a meat and cheese platter at the bar. Tastes better than the chips, let me tell you. And finally, she'd found her sound. Guitar was her thing, and she really and truly enjoyed it. Enjoyed the smiles it brought other people. You know, after the beginning of this legacy, she never really dug that much into the dirt. Never again. I'm surprised the garden stayed alive. Oh, Lord. And yet, after much grinding, exhausting as it was, she finally had something besides a guitar to call her own, and it was a little cot so she could sleep out in the elements, overlooking the city that one day would all know her name. And that is going to be it for this first rehashing trip down memory lane. Yeah, it's, oh man, I can't tell you how good it feels. So many memories of just going down through all those photos and putting this together. It was really a lot of fun. I miss Eden. I miss her so much, and it's crazy how much she looks like Andy. If y'all don't know who that is, honestly, I don't really have a lot of people that know of my legacy because I'm in and out of it a lot. But her oldest does really look a lot like her. But Hope has her tenacity. So it's crazy seeing her as a young adult and all of this, and just seeing her kids in her and her grandchildren. Actually, I see a lot of Marin. That's not a good thing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll be doing more, and yeah, just thanks for the 5 minutes of your time, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you all some other time. Bye.